morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're tuning into this channel across the world. Welcome to Afri's Concept TV, and thank you for tuning into this channel. The news headline: God told me TB Joshua is in hellfire, and Nnamdi Kanu may die soon. Pastor Peters. Once again, you're welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning into this channel. Kindly listen to the end. The news details. The senior pastor of Divine Mercy Church, Oluwatobiloba Peters, has unveiled some revelations which he claimed God gave him about the late Nigeria televangelist Temitope Balogun, also known as TB Joshua, and Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Pastor Peters disclosed that God revealed to him that TB Joshua was not in heaven. Speaking with Daily Post, the clergyman stated that the powers of the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, SCOAN, was not from God. TB Joshua has died a few days ago after conducting a service in church. He was found unconscious in his private apartment while the service was ongoing in Lagos. This is coming at a time the senior pastor of Christian Life Church, Jackson Senyonga, had described TB Joshua as the biggest witch in Africa. On his part, Pastor Peters said, God showed me in a revelation of the night that Temitope Joshua did not make it to heaven. In that revelation, I saw that he could not make it because the powers he was using was not from God. This is what was revealed to me. TB Joshua was, however, a good man and one of the greatest philanthropists of our time. But the things of the Spirit are different from how many see things. It's not about being a philanthropist, but is God really involved? Is God happy with what he was doing? God is not the source of power, and this should be a lesson to humanity. The pastor also disclosed that Nnamdi Kanu may not see the end of the year. I see Nnamdi Kanu vacating this earth and another taking his place as a result of demise. Mark my word, Kanu will not be the one to actualize Biafra. We will not live long to see it happen. Tell Kanu to amend and make his ways right with God, because I see him exiting the earth soon, he said. The senior pastor of Divine Mercy Church, Olatobiloba Peters, now the pastors, it's not Ayodele this time around, and it's not this other father Mbaka. Now this time around, it's none of them giving prophecies. This time around, it's one Pastor Peters of the senior of the Divine Mercy Church that is saying that God revealed to him in a revelation that TB Joshua, that is Temitope Balogun, and Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, that God showed him some revelations about them. So what did he say God showed him? About TB Joshua, he said God showed him that TB Joshua is not in heaven. We know that TB Joshua has actually died. He passed away. And after his death, that was when Pastor Peter has actually disclosed this revelation in quotes that he said he revealed from God. So he said that God told him that TB Joshua is not in heaven, and TB Joshua is the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations. He was founder of Synagogue Church of All Nations. So this one has told us now that Pastor Peter has told us now that TB Joshua is not in heaven. Before TB Joshua died, he was the founder of the synagogue, and on the day he died, he was found unconscious in his apartment in Lagos while service was even ongoing. So it was immediately after his death, yes, I think after his death or before his death, the senior pastor of the Christian Life Church too, Justin Senyoga, also said TB Joshua is the biggest witch in Africa. So different people actually said a lot of things about TB Joshua, but after he died, Pastor Peter said God showed him that TB Joshua did not make heaven because of the powers he was using on earth, and those powers are not of God. He said he identified with the fact that TB Joshua was a good man and at least one of the greatest philanthropists of our time. But the way we see things physically is different from the way God sees things in the spirit realm. That this man might be a good man, he might be a philanthropist, it might be a lot of things, but the power that he was using on earth was dark power, and it was not the power of God. So he said that was why God actually showed him that he didn't enter heaven because of the dark powers he was using on earth. That it's not really about being a philanthropist, but is God actually happy with you? Are you doing what God wants? Is your source of power God? Like, this should actually be a lesson to humanity. So do you agree with the fact that he saw a revelation about TB Joshua? Let us know in the comment section. So the second revelation he actually saw again was that of Nnamdi Kanu. He said Nnamdi Kanu may not see the end of the year. So he said he saw Nnamdi Kanu vacating the earth. So he saw Nnamdi Kanu dying and someone else taking his place. So he said we should mark his word that Nnamdi Kanu will not be the one to actually actualize the Biafra, because he will not live long to see it happen. So he said we should tell Nnamdi Kanu to amend his ways before God, because he has seen him that he's going to die soon. So what's your view concerning this news? Kindly share your view in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share, and also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. We've come to the end of today's news. Thank you for listening to the end.